So it is time for the final week of VFL. Now, this week, unfortunately, I'm quite busy, so I'm going to have to combine the set and forget and my team into one video. But yeah, let's just dive into it. First, we'll take a look at my team and what happened in game week 4. This was my team. Zek and IGL went pretty well. Mini Boo did okay. Mitch did okay. Munchkin and Foxy were the big disappointments. Bang did okay. Kess, yeah, look show, pretty good. Flyer, pretty good as well. Actually had Olizera, who got a 9-pointer on my bench as well. So, overall, an okay week, I would say. You know, not too bad. 92 points overall. Not the worst in the world. I'm currently, by the way, in terms of the overall leaderboard, if we go to event total here, I am currently 123rd. 1 point ahead of Sliggy, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, big week incoming for me and what we are going to do. Now, obviously, in terms of my team and probably most of your teams, of course, Pacific is not involved anymore. So get rid of any Pacific players that you've got. I'm going to be getting rid of Munchkin and Foxy 9. And so that is going to give me overall 19 points to spend. And I need to find a controller and a Sentinel player. So that is what we are going to be on the hunt for. Here are the fixtures that we have available to us. So let's start off. Navi versus Koi. I think if you want to go Navi players, particularly Ruxic, but maybe even Hero as well, those are two names that I'm going to be considering later on. I think that's a pretty good consideration because, you know, they're pretty good. Fnatic, if you want save points, obviously Fnatic should be Apex. That shouldn't really concern you too much. That should be obvious. Heretics versus Giants. I think Heretics should be pretty favored there. And yeah, if you want to go Heretics, that's fine as well. I would avoid Mate's Vitality if I can. I would avoid Foot BBL if possible as well, I think. Although if you have a BBL player, it's fine. Team Liquid KC, yeah, it's okay as well, particularly for Liquid. Again, there are just better options, right? I think Fnatic and Heretics are just better options than going Liquid at this point. NRG versus Crew. Again, I don't hate NRG in that game. 100 Thieves Lev. Again, Sato obviously is the GOAT for VFL apparently this stage, but I would avoid, you know, everyone but Sato probably for that game. Furia EG. I mean, this is the thing. You actually could go EG here and feel pretty decent about it against Furia, of course. Sen play 2G, which is, yeah, just Sen obviously are going to be a pretty good picks at this point. I've already got 2 Sen players. G2 versus Cloud9. I am going to have to play Mitch against G2, which doesn't feel great, but it is what it is. G2 should be pretty good there. And then Loud MIBR, again, I would probably avoid if possible, although I do have Luck Show, but yeah, I wouldn't index in. So the teams you're looking for, again, if you want safe bets, you're going Team Heretics, Fnatic, you know, Sen, even EG, right? And if you want cheaper options, I think Navi and EG probably are your best choices. So let's take a look at some of those teams. Now, I need a controller and a Sentinel. The thing is, with the way EG was set up, they actually don't have a Sentinel in this game. So, I would have to go for Super, which I don't feel great about, to be honest, because Super hasn't had a very good stage. Really, his points per game is 3, as you can see there, so they're not great. The other one I'm thinking about, though, is Navi. I do like where this team is heading, and again, if I need a controller or Sentinel, I could go Ruxic, who's averaging 13.5 points per game, and the Hero is also averaging 9, also very good. Both cost 8. Now, with both of them costing 8, that means that I would have 11 left to spend. If we take a look, and I do think I will probably go for one of those players. 11 in the Sentinel role, so this is if I went Ruxic. 11 cost players there. Probably the best option I'd say is Benji Fishy here, which is, yeah, I don't hate going Benji Fishy. And if I went the other way and went Hero instead, the best controller I could probably get would be, well, I mean, Chronicle hasn't had that great of a stage. Actually got 0 points last week, as I'm sure some of you are aware. I actually wouldn't mind Som in his game against Crew. You know, after game week 1, you can see he's got 11, 12, 10 points. So after the game week 1, where they had, you know, a bit of a stinker against 100 Thieves, I don't hate that either, right? So those are 2 potential considerations there for me. Is do I want to go Som and Hero or Ruxic and Benji Fishy? And I do think that's pretty close because Benji Fishy hasn't had like the best stage overall. You can see here, you know, a 6, 9, 7, but then last week got a 16 and really turned up pretty huge. But I don't know if that's that consistent. But then again, that means that I'm going against Ruxic, and Ruxic I think will just be better. You know, I mean, his average is insane, right? In fact, let's actually take a look at overall points per game. He's actually joint with Kiko. It's Kiko and him. Well, a top for controllers. So if we go all roles, points per game, it's Sato. He's third overall, or joint second overall in terms of overall points. I just don't think I can turn that down. I think I have to go Ruxic. And so, here we go. We're going to go then Foxy9. And so, here we go. This is what we're going to do. We're going to go Munchkin. We're going to go out. We're going to go down to wherever he is. Ruxic, just there. Who actually was the least picked player in Stage 1, by the way. Ruxic. And then we're going to go Foxy9. And we're going to go up to Benji Fishy just there. And feel good about where I am. So yeah, we've gone Benji Fishy. We've gone Ruxic there. And I feel good about the overall. We will have 0.5 in the bank left over, but that's fine. It is what it is. You know, it's last week. You're just trying to build the best team you can. Some of you might end up with like 3 or 4 left in the bank, right? Depending on who you've gone for. But yeah, I mean, I could have gone double Navi if I really believed in them. But let's view my team there. I am going to have to play Mitch. IGL-wise, again, Zekken here, you would think, against 2G is just safe, easy points. Right, that's going to be nice and safe and easy. And I like that better than Miniboo or Benji, I think, overall. I could go Ruxic because he is just the GOAT. Banga's, I mean, is there a world where Bang goes crazy in a game where he's stomping on a team? Maybe. Yeah, but I think I'm just going to keep it IGL Zekken and keep this as my team for Game Week 5 and hope that these guys can carry me across the line to what hopefully will be a top 100 finish. Congratulations if you're doing better than me right now.